Welcome to Baltimore's Inner Harbor. 70,000 plus have filled M&T Bank Stadium since 1998, the home of the Ravens. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go here on Monday night. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Right to the air. It's Mayfield. He connects with Jordan Addison. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. Mayfield to throw on first and 10. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
They go play action with Mayfield. And the reception for Chris Godwin. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Throwing is Mayfield. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
On first and 10, here's Baker. Quick throw, taken in. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Throwing on second down, Mayfield. This is caught at the 2.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on second down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on third down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Ninth play of this opening drive, trying to keep it going here on third down. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down. He'll go. It's White. And this time he will work his way into the end zone. Rashad White. Touchdown, Tampa. It's his third touchdown on the year.
The kick is good. Makes the score
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. In motion comes Andrews. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started. 2nd down, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On 1st down is Mayfield. To the left side, to Godwin.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
They go right back to Godwin. He's got it again. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And he's going to wind up losing. Now from the 9, it'll be 2nd and goal. They send Evans in motion. On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Buccaneers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll begin here on the ground, and he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They'll stick with him again. And he's going to get 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Inside the 25. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Baltimore.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are on the board. It's 10-7. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Second down throw from Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down. Like living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate.
The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And what a return. He sets up the offense inside the red zone. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. He's got it at the 3. And And the Ravens are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Ravens. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On play action, Mayfield. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
It's first down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in second and long.
Chris Godwin, the receiver he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt. Falls incomplete. Now to make matters worse, you got to operate in third and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
They'll throw now, third and forever. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start. Like they just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way home. Touchdown, Baltimore. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the gun, it's Mayfield. He'll find his running back, White.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now, faking the give. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. This one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now, this looks like a design run. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Tyke Smith there on the stop. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are going to open up a 2-touchdown lead, 24-10. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the 2nd half. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. First and 10. Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. And he'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Jackson now. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll get 4 on this one. Down inside the 40-yard line now.
38-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7. They'll try to throw here with Jackson. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Got it with Smith in Jigba. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 14-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it is 3rd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
A 32-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Mayfield. And this one is caught, but the momentum, that'll take him out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Could not get himself turned upfield. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Mayfield. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He's going to let this one go deep. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. Right back to him on 1st down. And a spirited run there, somehow managing to gain a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll turn and hand this one off. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third. From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal. Here's a run. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense standing their ground, pushing him back, and it sets up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. Back to that's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Malik Mustafa. And the Buccaneers will take over at their own 15.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
They go play action with Mayfield. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete.
Can't exactly put my finger on it, but it just seems like this entire game, like this passing game and this quarterback specifically, they've just been off. And whether it's missing these big shots downfield like he did there, or just simple underneath layups.
That's 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Play, running right, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, and here comes 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground.
The running back will get the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. 4th and a couple. Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. Give him 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards. Complete to Jackson Smith.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will score again. Touchdown, Ravens. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And another score puts them in great shape here in the 4th quarter. Greg, looks like they are on their way to 3 games and 3 wins.
And they say the only thing better than being 2-0, Mike, is being 3-0. And barring something unforeseen here down the stretch, you're going to get their 3rd straight victory to start this season. Can't ask for a much better start. And this is going to give them a real good opportunity late in the season to find themselves in pretty good position.
Tucker, good on the extra point. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. On play action, he'll set up under pressure. He's going to go down again. They've sacked him for a 2nd consecutive time. Mayfield to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They'll go. Mayfield. And he's going to go down. The pressure once again too much. And that should wrap this one up.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Isn't it just so nice when you have a guy like this, when you're deep in the red zone and you need to finish with 6? Not only does the defense have to account for him on the ground in a more traditional fashion, but when you have this many ways to get him involved in the passing game, it is just so hard to stop.
This is caught. He's got it. And they tag 2 more onto their lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass falls incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Baker. That is caught. He got Godwin. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout, and they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. And they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. To the left side. To Godwin. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So it's a win here for the Ravens. They continue their winning ways the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start.